Out of the 195 countries in today's world, none comes close to the sheer size of Russia. Stretching over 5,600 miles from its western edge near Kaliningrad to the remote Big Diomede Island in the east, Russia spans 11 time zones and covers more than 17 million square kilometers. Its territory is so vast that Canada, the second largest country, could fit inside it more than once. For over 3 centuries, Russia has remained the largest nation on Earth. At its peak in the 19th century, its influence stretched from Eastern Europe all the way to Alaska. Yet, only a few centuries before that, there was no unified Russian state, just a patchwork of rival principalities and tribes. So how did this fragmented region grow into the largest country in the world? To understand this transformation, we must begin in European Russia, the western part of the country lying beyond the Ural Mountains. This region, shaped by major rivers like the Volga, became the heartland of early Russian civilization. Long before a unified state existed, these lands were home to various tribes, including Indo-European and Germanic groups. Over time, different peoples passed through the region, such as the Scythians, Sarmatians, Huns, and Goths, some of whom even played roles in the fall of the Roman Empire. A turning point came during the 9th and 10th centuries with the arrival of Norse explorers from Scandinavia. While Vikings are often associated with Western Europe, they were equally active in the East. Traveling along major rivers, they established trade routes connecting the Baltic Sea to the Black and Caspian Seas. These Norse settlers, known as the Rus, founded key cities such as Kiev and Novgorod. Over time, they blended with the local Slavic population, creating the first organized states in the region, including Kievan Rus. By the 13th century, these states had become prosperous through trade. However, a powerful new force emerged from the east, the Mongols. Under Genghis Khan and his successors, Mongol armies swept across Eurasia, destroying cities and conquering vast territories. In 1240, Kiev was devastated, and much of the region fell under Mongol control, becoming part of the Golden Horde. For nearly 2 centuries, Russian lands remained under Mongol influence, paying tribute while maintaining limited autonomy. By the 15th century, Mongol power began to decline. At the same time, a new force rose within Russia, the Principality of Moscow. Under leaders like Ivan III, Moscow expanded its territory, defeating rivals and unifying surrounding lands. His successor, Ivan IV, also known as Ivan the Terrible, became the first ruler to take the title of Tsar of all Russia in 1547. During his reign, Russia expanded further, especially toward the south and east. This marked the beginning of Russia's expansion across Siberia. Groups of skilled warriors known as Cossacks led expeditions into the vast eastern lands. Within a century, Russian explorers had reached the Pacific Ocean, establishing settlements across Siberia. Russia's ambitions didn't stop there. Explorers pushed even further, reaching Alaska in the 18th century. Although Russia later sold Alaska to the United States in 1867, this expansion showed the enormous reach of the empire. At the same time, Russia sought to expand westward and gain access to warm water ports. Under Peter the Great, Russia fought against Sweden in the Great Northern War, gaining control of territories along the Baltic Sea. Peter founded a new capital, St. Petersburg, symbolizing Russia's shift toward Europe. He also modernized the country, introducing reforms that transformed Russia into a major European power. Later, under Catherine the Great, Russia expanded southward, taking territory from the Ottoman Empire and participating in the partition of Poland. These actions significantly increased Russia's size and influence. By the 19th century, Russia had become one of the most powerful empires in the world. It successfully resisted Napoleon's invasion in 1812, largely due to its vast territory and harsh winters. Despite its size and power, Russia faced internal challenges. Its economy lagged behind Western Europe, and political unrest grew. In 1917, during World War I, a revolution led by the Bolsheviks overthrew the monarchy. This led to the creation of the Soviet Union, a communist state that controlled much of the former Russian Empire. After World War II, the Soviet Union expanded its influence across Eastern Europe, becoming one of the world's two superpowers during the Cold War. However, by the late 20th century, economic struggles and political pressure led to the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. Many republics gained independence, and modern Russia emerged as its successor. Today, Russia remains the largest country on Earth, a nation shaped by centuries of expansion. From scattered tribes to a global superpower, its journey is one of ambition, resilience, and transformation.